Hey, Jeffrey, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh my gosh, you get me out of my comfort zone. Okay.
Just for 1 minute.
Okay.
Just for 1 minute. Let's go upstairs and talk. Let's go upstairs.
Oh
gosh. Yeah, I appreciate this. I really do. Hey, I do. Hey, so how you been doing?
Okay.
You know, the brother was at the bottom too again. You know that, don't you? Apparently you don't know. But anywho, somebody told me something you said in the meeting with the ladies that hurt my feelings. It got back to me.
What did you hear? What did they say?
I don't want to say. I know I sat you down to talk to you about what they said, but I don't want to tell you.
I don't understand why I'm here. You don't want to tell me what you heard? Why am I here? How am I going to address anything?
I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it, to be honest with you.
I don't understand.
I know you don't get it.
I don't
understand. I don't know why I did this. You're right. You're right. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I even wanted to talk to you. You're absolutely right.
Oh gosh. Let me go.
You know what? Hey guys, camera 5. Why is she so sleepy all the time? That's why me and her didn't work out. Every time I talk to her and call her on the phone, she like she's on some Benadryl. Why? Like she half sleep, half woke. Like she, I don't know, man, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe I dodged a bullet with that one.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka KOED. This is my boss, CEO, editor, producer, wife, mama, grandmama, auntie, all of them, all rolling into one. She thinks she knows everything. She got so many hats. But anyway, this is my lovely wife, Coco, known as Courtney. And yes, I'm saying your name because you try to do a little too much. Anyway, this right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight we're talking about Ready to Love. I don't know what episode this is, but yeah, go ahead.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget that go over there on Facebook. Make sure you hit like and follow and share it on all social medias. So make sure that you like this video to push it up in the algorithm. My husband wants attention right now, so he acting like he's so sleepy and tired. Please let the people know why you sleeping tired, because you just like them kids in kindergarten, honey, that they gonna do something so they get the teacher's attention so that she can ask them why you like that, Johnny. Because I didn't get no sleep because my mom and dad was arguing all night long. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you looked and saw that I needed attention. Please go ahead.
Yet you talk about me want attention. Look at all that what you just did.
Because I had to deal.
Anyway, I'm pulling a Jeffries. That's right. Because all right, KOED, and let's keep it real. Don't Jeffries be like she half sleep all the time when she be talking? Her eyes be half closed. Hey, yeah, I know you gonna feel my booty. No.
All right, you guys, don't forget
Am I lying?
He got that from me. I'm the one said the girl looked
I knew that.
You ain't never said with your mouth.
I thought, she on Benadryl or something?
Yeah.
But hey, I know
like
people.
Droopy
people used to say that about me when I first started doing YouTube. They said, "Oh, is he drunk? Is he sleeping? Is he tired?" No, some people just talk with their eyes half closed. I'm one of them.
Well, then why are you talking about her?
Because I can. Because we are in that same group, the eyes half closed group.
I think you talk with your eyes closed, but she always like she is about to go under, honey. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started.
You don't want me to hit my head.
And we're gonna go and get started. So don't forget that we have a Patreon. Y'all watch the belly when he get up. Don't forget that we do have a Patreon.
You made me dangle sick, man. I always trying to crack on me.
Don't forget that we do have merch.
I'll put it off. I'll show it.
I don't understand saying? Why ain't he snatched this wig off, y'all? And we'll never see it, okay?
No.
All right, so now he done got his little toy back, child. That's what little children do. You throw that toy over there, go back and get it. Okay, so it starts out with Blue, Blake, Tony, and Mark Anthony. They all going fishing.
Oh, Mark Anthony. I do not. That dude. Oh, my. Bro, you do too much. You do way too much. You know, and the stuff he does, it's not natural. It don't come off natural. It's like he tried to amp things up on himself, you know what I'm saying, so he can be seen. And it's not a good look.
It could be true.
It's not a good look.
Right. So Tommy pop up and said, ooh, they like, Tommy, oh, we got an extra fishing rod for you.
Just hanging out. Just
right
right there.
In the middle. Right there in the middle.
Right there. Huh? He's a whole $500 fishing rod just sitting
not
there.
$500.
I don't know.
Man, you don't like fishing, do you? I love fishing.
When last time you been fishing?
Well, it's been a while, but I do like it. It don't matter.
You ain't been fishing
That's
in a while.
because you don't take me fishing.
Because I don't like going fishing.
Yeah, it's very relaxing being around the water.
How are you doing sitting there waiting for something to happen?
Well, it's the water per se. It's not.
You don't have the fish to go to the water. You go on a boat.
Yeah, you been on a boat. When
yeah,
you been on a boat.
Been on the boat.
Okay, I thought. So anyway, so Tom was asking them, how they like the process, and he, talking to the guys and everything, and just kind of encouraging them and just saying, hey, it's some, you got to get to know these ladies, be intentional, be transparent, and all that stuff. So he throws a curveball, which I didn't think was a really curveball, just letting them know the next thing they had to do was just be on a yacht party. Having a yacht party, right? Did you think that was a curveball?
Did he say it was a curveball?
He said curveball.
That's not, come on, your curveball's getting a little bit straight now, brother. That's not a curveball.
So he said that one lady is not going to make it past the yacht party, so you decide.
You know what a curveball would have been? A good curveball? Whoever we voted off had to walk the plank. Had a plank on the yacht, and when they said, you're not ready to love, and they'd be on the plank, and they push them out in the water, and then swim back to shore.
You talking about curveball or sue?
Oh, hey, once you sign your name on that contract, you sign you waive me everything. You know what I'm saying? Like we went to that slide. We need to sign this documentation for a waive in case you die and we won't get sued. The same thing.
So the couple that is coming to go on a date is Mark Anthony, Eddie's favorite dude, and Jeffrey, Eddie's favorite girl on the show.
Both of them are my least favorite now, for real.
So they doing a bull riding, and of course, Mark Anthony get on, he do this thing or whatever, and Jeffrey get on, and she do her thing. So it wasn't much to that part, but they did sit down and they had a conversation. They started talking.
The only thing I got from that, you pointed out that her booty got felt on again.
They come too close to her butt now.
She don't care.
They come close, too close to her
man.
butt.
I was like, golly, man.
So Jeffrey said that she's looking for a guy that's a protector, somebody that's a leader, because of course she's a mom of 3, she's a nurturer, so she can handle that part. So she said she's 100% mom, and she started to ask Mark Anthony as far as blended family, because if he was to come, into her family, then it would be, I think she. Not necessarily blended, because he had to have his own kids, but she did talk about how he felt about blended family, and he said that he come from a blended family, but of course he don't have kids on his own.
Yeah, and like Jeffrey's, I said that's why I put S on her name.
Do what you want.
Yeah, because after this episode, she needs the S. But yeah, when he first walked into the little bull riding event, she said, "Oh yeah, he's tall, got nice teeth." Hey, that's her preference, you know what I'm saying? But after they got through riding and talking and whatnot, and on their date, they got through the date, they had Mark Anthony in a confession saying, about her having 3 kids, makes things complicated for him.
He said he's never dated anybody with kids.
Right, so it's complicated for him. So she has his preference, and he has his preference. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his preference is dating women without kids.
Well, he wants, he said he does want children, so I'm sure she'll have to be opening to having a 4th child.
And that's a good point, too. Who says she wants to have another child?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is that you trying to blend somebody that don't have children that want children to your 3, and we don't know their ages. If so, I can't remember. And 2, do you got 2 baby daddies, 1 baby daddy,
That's a good point
ex-husband?
too. You know, are they all about the same guy? Or
Yeah.
do we have to deal with baby daddy drama? You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a different dynamic.
Right.
You know, it's easier to me in my mind to date with somebody that maybe has 1 or 2 children because they can understand. But when you got a person like Mark Anthony that seems to be kind of like a wild little play and stuff like that,
and you expect him to come in to be that daddy role, which he's never been before.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
It look like he's still
right. It's not gonna happen. And like I said, when I was dating, my preference was not to date women with no more than 2 kids. That's my limit. You got more than 2 kids. I made it. Yeah, well, you have more than 2 kids. That's a big no-no for me.
I barely made it.
So yeah, so they have their preference. I
to
have
me,
my preference.
I think I can speak for me. You know, it was more about I preferred somebody that was the same age as my children, like adults. Like you know, when we start dating, you know, dating somebody that's adult or to that stage of being adults. You know what I'm saying? 18, 19. You know,
you want to really at our age, you don't want to date nobody with no kids for like young kids, like 5, 6 years old. You know, me that's my preference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I said, my limit was 2 kids, the most at the most. You know what I'm saying?
But you dated people that had kids.
Man, especially I got 3 or 4 kids. Man, Lord have mercy. No, man, I said this ain't for me. I'm
what
sorry.
That little boy said, you ain't my daddy.
I said, you right. And I sure ain't gonna be your stepdad either because I'm out.
So Blue is going on a date with Marcia. I guess they call her Marcy, but you know, Marcia is, if I'm not mistaken, that's her full name. So Marcia says she don't like, you know, outdoors. She went in and they sit down eating and stuff like that. She said she don't like outdoors. She don't like camping. She don't like fishing. And it seemed like Blue that outdoors type of dude. So he was like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. And something as serious to me. You know, it's certain stuff you can kind of work around and do or whatever. But when a woman just say, I don't want to do outdoors, and he love fishing and outdoors, it's just not compatible.
Well, that's true, but this is why you go on dates. To find out. You know, you go on dates to find stuff out like this, you know what I'm saying? And, it saves time. Now you know how to proceed. Now, you know what I'm saying?
She even said she don't like cabins. She
don't like animals, period. You know what I'm saying? And, I guess she's a city girl, you know what I'm saying?
Inside the house.
Yeah.
I'm sure she like going to the beach. So.
I said, because I'm also working where I'm working at now, you know, I work in like a lot of rural areas, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm from the city. I know y'all say, Alabama got a city. Yes, Alabama has an urban city. Do. Okay. So anyway, me being from the city, working in these rural areas, you know, work around you guys that like to go hunting and fishing and all that, you see kind of, you know, different type of animals like, turkeys and, turtles and, all type of stuff I'm not used to seeing. Like I told one guy, the only birds I'm used to seeing is pigeons, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know. And stray cats and stray dogs, but, you guess you got to open your mind up when you started. Because when you open your mind up, you throwing out a bigger fishing net now to attract more people. You know what I'm saying? You have more options now. Yeah. But you go in there narrow minded like that. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do that. You kind of cutting half of your prospects out. What?
I know y'all have heard me say this before. My husband was very narrow-minded. I ain't finna go to Vegas. That's Sin City. I ain't finna do this. Oh my God. Oh no. Now, a lot of stuff that I will admit his mind up to.
You did.
He is stuck like Chuck Hunter.
You're right. If I never opened my mind up to that, I would still be stuck. You know what I'm saying? In that narrow-minded situation. Because you're right. When you first met me, I didn't want to move out of the state.
Nope.
I didn't want to go travel to Vegas. I didn't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go to work and come home, chill, and go on dates around the city. That was it for me. You know what I'm saying? But when I met you, you're right. You opened my mind up. But you gotta admit, I did kind of like relax my walls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So kind of open to.
Now Vegas, it was a hard no. It was you was going through the wrinkles with that.
I said no, it's Sin City. I can't. It's against my religion. No,
you didn't say religion.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be persecuted if I go. But now, whoop, whoop.
What they doing in
Yeah,
Vegas?
I go to their live cam. Dang, what y'all think?
So yeah, you definitely have to open your mind up. So she said she don't like going camping, and all that stuff or whatever. So they sit down, they eat oysters, and I think she helped open his mind up to oysters.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But he tried it. You have to give him that.
That's
He
one good
tried
thing. One thing I have to say, at least try it once.
Mm-hmm.
At least try it once.
Well, you don't do that when it comes to eating stuff.
Oh,
you know.
nah. But you understand, I got a sensitive stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I try something once, I'm down for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? In the bathroom. So, yeah.
Now you did that if you've been in the bathroom.
I've been in the bathroom a whole week. Had to call off, use vacation, sick days.
So, but Marcia did say that she's just not used to dating, nobody with kids, So she said
had her preference.
I think she was the one that said it complicates, it can't complicate things.
No, Mark had to say the same thing too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
She said she's not used to, but in her verbiage, and I think they heavily edited. I think that she was opening her mind up to dating people with kids because he was like, "Should I go now?" But I think she's more open because you got to think that Tony, that's her number one pick. It seemed like,
he got 2 kids.
And he got kids, so yeah.
And let's keep it real. When you get in your late 30s and 40s, to find, especially a guy with no kids, it's kind of hard.
It's rare.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're not out there, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
vice versa. Some with ladies, you know what I'm saying?
I see more ladies without kids at that age than I do men. You know what I'm saying?
Men, all they do is bloop, and they be gone by their business.
Yeah, and one stuck with the child. You know what I'm saying? So,
not stuck, but yeah, she is.
There's something on stuck with the child. I ain't seen my baby daddy in 10 years. So yeah.
See who? See who?
I ain't seen my baby daddy in 10 years. You know, so yeah.
So yeah, men, when a woman has a child, like you said, that child is with her. When a man, he can say no. What there was last season, he said, I ain't got no children. Then he had to think about it. Yeah, I got a child. He can do that. He can deny his child.
Or 20 years later, you're knocking the door. You my daddy? No. But you was my mama 21 years ago. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. So yeah.
So Tommy is meeting with the group on the yacht, and he let everybody know that Andre decided to because he got the C-19 and
remove himself.
Yeah, because we, YouTube guidelines, child. We ain't gonna say the full word, but he got the C-19, so he decided to remove himself from the process. Now, my theory, you want it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so granted, now it was somebody last season that had the C-19 as well, but she ended up coming back. Looney, I think. But she ended up coming back. Mm-hmm. Now, was your C-19 gonna lay you down for like weeks and days at a time, or I'd say weeks at a time? And was you really, really sick? But I really believe that Andre did not have a connection with these women. And he used, I don't doubt that he had it, but he used the C-19 as to say, I'm going to just go ahead and get out. Because why would you just go ahead and get out because you had it, again, unless you was going to be sick for like weeks at a time. You know what I'm saying? Right. But he was like, well, he didn't want to, I guess, contaminate nobody else. So, but yeah, I just really don't feel like Andre had it looked like from the outside he had a connection, but to go deep, I don't think he had a real deep connection. Attraction, yeah, but not a deep connection with these ladies.
Here's my theory on this. Okay, he probably most likely did have it, but I think he had something else outside this process too, like another person, you know what I'm saying? And she probably called them out or something like that, or they got serious off the show. And he decided to kind of remove himself from the show. I think he had a connection with a couple of them.
Who? Cynthia, because he cried.
Yeah.
Because she cried.
Because she was missing when she was shooting. He might not have. Well, he said he was going to take care of her heart and stuff. So maybe another thing, maybe her crying, opening up like that could have scared them off too.
It could have been.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's too much. Ooh, I'm going to remove myself. And also, he's on my team now. So 20 years from now, the people that got C-19, when you turn into zombies, we got more and more people. We got doctors, we got president, we got Andre. So when he turns to a zombie, you can recognize him by the curl.
So Cynthia she stated that she, her confession, she stated that she was disappointed that Andre is not gonna continue with the process, as well as Jeffrey. She said because those seem like to be his strongest connections, you know. So Cynthia's sitting down talking to Anthony. Now Anthony, I didn't know his voice was that light. I thought he had a little bit more bass.
You know why? when he at work pick on the big women, his strolling shrills up, so his voice go out. So that's why, man. You know, I know he was like a PA or something.
What is it?
A PA?
A nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
Nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
Practitioner.
MP?
Whatever. A
PA,
step,
but anyway,
step below a doctor.
So yeah, that's why he picking all them big women up. They got them, you know, them diabetes and stuff. They got diabetes 10.
Most of the time, to be honest, nurse practitioners, I don't know, I messed that up. They do not pick up the people. It's the nurses.
No. I'm just saying, for the men PAs, they pick up, because the women PA can't pick them big women up. So the men had to, hey, Mr. Dr. Anthony, can you help me? I can't get up by myself. I hurt my back. He go in there, help him, put him on the bed, on the gurney, roll him in there. Then I was surprised he was on the ship. He said, man, you know what I'm saying? I got to put his PTO in. Hey, I will be awful. I'm joking, y'all. They do, you know, PAs, they do a lot.
They step down, step down from a doctor. So, you know,
I
shout out to them.
I go to the doctor all the time. I
the
deal
time.
with PAs all the time.
They probably had to come get your husband.
And you know, the PAs I deal with, they're professional, they knowledgeable. So yeah,
this all jokes.
Yeah.
So
she's about the big women part.
So Cynthia's talking to Anthony, and she said, if a man, you know, if a man like don't change after he have a child or children, then it's something wrong, because you know a child changes, you know, a man, and vice versa. A child changes a woman, you know, sometimes for the better.
Because you got to mature, because now you got a life to take care of. You know what I'm saying? But you got some guys out there and women that even though they have a child, they still stuck in that immature stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's supposed to change you.
Anthony said that he does have a daughter, and you know, he was like, yeah, he go to bat for his daughter. You know,
he seems like he's a good father.
Yeah. And
Daddy, can you pick me up, or can you give me a piggyback ride? No, baby, I had a long day. After I'm just messing with you, bro.
So anyway, Anthony, I think Cynthia was saying too that, like, you know, when you in a room, you know, of course this is, you know, edit, but when you're in a room, she said she want to be the only person in the room.
Dang on, Jeffrey. She put that spell on.
She want to be the only person that her mate sees in that room, you know, and vice versa for him, you know. So yeah, if you with somebody, and no matter, I don't care how many beautiful men or women in there, your mate should only see you like really and truly attracted, have eyes for you. See anybody else, but then, you know, hey, it's all about you, boo. It's all about you.
I bet it was last night. I'm tired of driving. Baby, let me drive. It's dark. I hate these curves. Let me drive. That's how she sound.
So anyway, so Jeffrey and Mark Anthony are hugged up, honey. So they is really feeling each other. So she done put
Demario.
How you put some mush him in the face? So she done mush Demario basically in the face, and she got Mark Anthony. Come over.
That was too quick for me. And also, that's why I call her Jeffries for the S, because she's spreading herself around. You know what I'm saying? Because one minute, Demario, he the one, yeah. You know, he's a family man, and all this.
He got children.
So he understands where I'm coming from, yada, yada, yada. And Demario think, okay, cool. And Demario to me is real laid back type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
I know I kind of, you know, joke with him sometimes, but I like him.
Yeah,
I think he's genuine.
I think so too.
Very few on here are genuine, and I think he's genuine, looking for somebody, and not just trying to make it to the end.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. That's why I said, man, Demario seems like he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And for her to switch up like that, because he's tall, got good teeth, and he, and she just like, is she in for the right reason, or is she looking for somebody to be a stepped in under. If she looking for somebody to step in to be her kid's father,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because to me, that switch was too quick.
It
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
And in this process, it's best to have at least 2 connections.
Yeah,
Because
we
if
get
one go, then you still got that one. So to me, in my opinion, I think Mark Anthony like what he see in Jeffrey, the outward, but I don't think he ready to deal with no 3 children.
I totally agree with
Honey,
you.
be ringing him around the neck, honey, one on the leg. I don't know how old or young they are, but just saying, get on his nerves.
Especially a dude like him that's been out there, really haven't dated nobody with kids before. And now you want him to jump from that into a situation with 3 kids?
That man be outside smoking. He don't even smoke.
Yeah, so, yeah. And that's what Jeffrey don't understand. She's thinking, okay, Mark Anthony. But Mark Anthony might not be feeling the same way about you because of your situation.
Yeah.
But you already pushed Demario out the way.
I mean, mushed him in the face.
You know what I'm saying? So now, you're right. You at least want to have 2 connections. But the way she did it, she severed one of her connections.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Cut it short. So anyway, so let's move on to the next one. Blake wants to talk to Sue-Ann.
Sue-Ann?
You know he call her Sue.
Well, her name is Sue-Ann. Well, that country name, Sue-Ann.
So he wants to talk to Sue-Ann, and he wants to, give her something because he got a special prize for her, honey. I would look for a box, honey.
And Sue-Ann, you can't be talking about Sue-Ann name. Look at your name, Eddie. Look at your name. Your name country too. Yes, it is. Well, y'all never find out what it is.
Some of them did in the comments. So, but yeah, Miss Omega said that her name, they call her Sue.
They do?
My bad.
Why you gonna put her nickname out there?
She the one said it in the comments.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who sang that song for y'all? Susu Studio from Phil Collins.
So he wants to, let her know that, he appreciate her for going to bat for him and being in his corner. So he got her a bracelet. Oh.
Yeah, you got to see. That first move you did, Black, and you pointed that out, and that was a good observation.
Thank you for giving me my recognition.
Yeah. So he put her on lockdown.
Yep.
So he said, okay, I got one person in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make sure I kind of fluff her up. You know what I'm saying? Fluff her up. Make sure she stays in my corner.
So why not get her little brace and make her wrist ring?
You should have got her a little necklace so she can be a little pit bull. Kill her. Go kill her. Sue-Ann.
So I said he got that bracelet. Nobody really, give. Well, we had a couple people last season gave gifts.
Oh, the giveration?
Yeah.
What was the name? Samson.
He was gift-arizing.
Yeah, gift-arizing. You can see, actually, you can go to Amazon. You see Samson's picture right there. If you want a gift from Amazon, click on it. You buy it now from Samson.
Yep. So, but yeah, it seems as though that Blake is really and truly trying to seal and lock Sue-Ann in. So why not get her a gift that he ordered from Amazon?
And guess what? Later on in this episode, you can see it working.
Yep,
you can see it working.
That was smart, honey, with your man wig. I think that's what it is.
You think it's a man wig? I don't think it's a man wig, man.
You got the little gray coming from underneath.
Yeah. He's an
Unless
older guy.
he dyed it and then now the gray coming out.
Yeah, I think it's a fade. He just got a tight fade.
I know that the younger people probably wear the fades, but I don't know.
He's in Miami. It's a Miami thing. It's a Miami thing.
But anyway,
he's a Miami thing.
So let's move on to Morgan.
And Tony.
Okay, so Morgan was saying that it's in her confession. She was just saying that she likes Lyndon and Tony, but she said, but Tony not giving her the attention that she wants, and stuff like that. Well, baby, go with your gut. We done told you several times. You having all these red flags about Tony. Why is you still having a conversation with this man?
Morgan always said, oh, he's a spiritual man, religious man. If you read the Bible, God talk about stiff-necked people, and you one of them. She's a stiff-necked woman.
Stiff-necked.
So she's stiff-necked because she sees the red flag. You saw that? She sees like the Red Sea. She sees in the red flag. She sees the red flag, but she's still willing to go into that Red Sea.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So she's stiff-necked. That's my word, trademark. Don't use it no more.
She said that she was telling Tony, she said, everybody wants my baby.
Everybody don't want your... Oh, man.
I'm saying, yo, baby, but you still got reservation toward this dude, and you saying that he ain't giving you the attention that you need. And so what he said, baby, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here for you,
Baby, I ain't going nowhere. You know I got you, baby. I don't want them women. It's you. It's all about you and me, baby. You know I'm a spiritual relations man. I got you, baby. You ain't gotta worry about a thing. Not a thing, baby. You know who? I ride with you, baby. You know that. You got this. Don't you understand that? Yeah, I understand, Tony. And you know I got you. You know I love you.
But basically,
I'm not finishing my dialogue. Oh, thank you, Tony. When we gonna get married? I don't know yet, baby. I'll get back with you in 10 years. All that, baby. Okay, I'll wait for you, Tony.
So anyway, in his confession,
you interrupted my dialogue, man. Why I doing my dialogue? Don't interrupt me.
So in his confessional, he was saying that he don't know about her because it seems like she don't have confidence. She not secure. Dude, that's because you're running game. She already said you're smooth, so you're running game. So you saying that your eyes ain't looking nowhere else. You don't want nobody else, but yet you made Marcia your top.
Yeah, I don't blame. Well, Tony's gonna be Tony, and women see that. Okay, I know the average woman will see Tony running game, they walk away, right? But if you see this guy running game and you still walk into it, I blame you as the woman. You see the red flags. You see this dude running game. You see what he's all about, man. But you still willing to take a chance. And if you get hurt, hey, that's on you. Someone said, what about the men? The men should know better. Yeah, men should know better. But guess what? We men still sometimes do what we shouldn't do. But sometimes women should see that. You should see the trouble and walk away from that trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every man's going to do the right thing. But when you see a man doing the wrong thing, walk. Don't set yourself up to get hurt. Protect your own heart. Don't depend on a man protecting your heart sometimes or all the time. Protect your own heart.
Yep, that's it, baby. You better preach with your gavel. So in the next scene, you got Corvea is doing the little question things that they tried to do, that they did and executed well because it did stir the pot from a couple of seasons ago.
Who got hurt last season?
It was Tone. So yeah.
Did you call him?
Tone. He's torn. Torn Tory.
Y'all put your fingernail polish on, y'all blood dry. She don't know what she doing. She don't know.
So yeah. Go ahead, baby.
But no, they sent can't get no hips over there. Go on there, can't get no hips. So everybody see you don't have no hips. Ooh, she got the thing. She pulled it out, and she said the best kisser. And the best kisser who?
She said Demario.
And Demario I think he did a ton of things which turned her off, right? She said something about when he did that.
I don't know.
She did. She said something about it.
Okay. So then you got Mark Anthony pulled out, who
once again, he do way too much. He does way too much, man.
Give your connection a foot rub. And so of course he said he had to, so he wasn't finna let nobody down. So he went to with their shoes on. Kind of hard to get a foot rub with shoes on,
and
but
not just that. You got you on a boat and the boat going back and forth. I'm surprised he didn't fall in her lap or something trying to do the foot rub.
So you got Jeffrey and Mercedes he went to. And then Morgan, the question was, who is the sexiest person, people here? Who is the sexiest people here?
I said top 3.
They said the top 3. Okay. And so she said
Lyndon. Payback is another, man. Go ahead.
She said Lyndon. Ooh, Tony started looking.
What do you mean, Lyndon? It's me. I'm the sexiest brother on this boat. What you talking about? No, baby, you got it wrong, Morgan. It's me. Okay, you gonna play me like that? Go ahead. Well, he was in his feelings.
Yeah, he was. And you could tell Marcia, she said Marcia, and she named herself,
which is, I think that was pretty smart.
Yeah. So Tony said that he was blindsided by her naming Lyndon as the sexiest person at the yacht.
No, she named Lyndon? No, that's blindsided, brother. I'm sexy like that. What's wrong with her? But it's all right. I peeped her game. That's all to the good. Yeah, because I'm Tony, baby. I get down. I'm smooth like butter. Yeah, I know I said butter. I'm too smooth. I'm too smooth to care though.
You just like Mark Anthony. You be doing too much. You go too far. You just stop, but then you keep going, and somewhere you gonna say something wrong. Anyway, The reason I think I got a clue, but I'm gonna keep going about Tony and why he did what he did. So anyway, Jeffrey said that her strongest connection is with Mark Anthony.
No, you got the
Oh
question.
yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so they said kiss your strongest connection, and she kissed Mark Anthony.
And
he kissed her. Right?
Yeah, and poor Demario. Demario's like, God, I can't believe this. And you can see the hurt in his face. You can see it in his face. And cause he thought they had a tight connection.
Yeah, so you just basically mush that man in the face with
mush
that man in the face because she kissed.
Yeah, Mark Anthony, because they had one good date and he said a couple of things she liked to hear, and Demario's out the picture.
Yep, and in fact, he kissed Mark Anthony kissed her, but like she had to stop.
Yeah, because he wanted more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said he's doing too much, man. Yeah. You ain't all that. Chill, man. Just play it smooth. It'll come to you.
Yeah. And you could tell Demario, he was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At that point, Jeffrey was trash to him, huh? Who?
Jeffrey? I bet.
Yeah. So Demario said that Jeffrey, kissed by Jeffrey kissing Mark Anthony, it was a turnoff for him. And he said something else too.
Yeah, I couldn't understand.
We could just come make it out. So the next one is Demario said that his strongest connection is Corvea, and Jeffrey, he said, and it was Jeffrey, but she's not giving him that attention. And Corvea and Demario are having a conversation, and they talking.
I just don't see the connection there. I think he's using her as a rebound because of what happened between him and Jeffries. And because I don't think none of the guys really feel can't get no hips, man. Because to me, she's not authentic, man. Like you said, like what you said, the guy said, she's sending out her.
She's the representative.
Right.
They see the representative now.
Like she's trying to do, how you go out these jobs, go out there to recruit employees. Yeah. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what she's doing.
Yeah. I really and truly think that, we don't see her true self. Like, it's like she always smiling and she always saying whatever or doing whatever for that person. Just like that old dude, the little pervert, honey.
Breeze.
Yeah, he's like, honey, you faking, I see you. So it's almost like it's just not even her demeanor. It's just not genuine. Yeah, she's a pretty girl, but it's
she's cute.
And let me say
this. Cause I say she's cute because she kind of look like she's 13 years old. She's cute.
Yeah, she do. But what I want to say this is that when people on this show and you don't find a connection, don't make yourself connect with somebody. Be the bigger person and say, I'm gonna self-eliminate because I can't find no connection. But then
like
it becomes competition. Yeah.
Say you got sick. Mm-hmm. Or say like the other guy last season.
Ooh, my mom was sick.
Yeah, like he said, mom's sick in the first episode.
That's right.
Yeah, do something like that.
All we saw him was the camera talking to one person. Then he was like, yeah, my mom's sick. I gotta go.
Oh, so, yeah,
do something like that to say, hey,
have some dignity.
Yeah.
Self-eliminate with class.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just
make up something.
Yeah. Say, I hit the lottery. I got to disappear for it.
Yeah. Was it, what you call it? The island boy, honey, he had to work. He couldn't make it on that trip. And they said, let's get rid of him because, he had to work. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot his name.
Love boat guy.
Yeah. So,
welcome to the love boat.
So, yeah, I think that
are your dreams.
I think
What you trying to hush me? Well, you trying to use a finger at me to hush me, man? You caught yourself.
I didn't catch it.
You was trying to do that. You trying to hush me?
I just did the.
No, you was trying to. Then you caught yourself. You realized who you was talking to. I better not do that. You right. You gotta do that.
No, I didn't catch myself. You actually called me out, so that's. That's why. So anyway, I just don't think that she has a connection, and so Demario really truly should watch out, But who knows? They could be making a connection outside of this, son, and we don't know. So
I doubt it.
So let's move on. Oh, so they talked about their family and their struggles and stuff like that. Seemed like she grew up in the struggle,
I did too. That's what I'm saying. I did too, and like I said, it figures that's the reason why she's trying to find somebody that's pretty good with finances, that has good finances, because she grew up, with nothing.
Yep.
So did I. But I'm not gonna try to interview every woman and see what they got. You make 6 figures, or you got a degree. No, Find somebody that's gonna be compatible with you, that you're gonna enjoy life with. Bottom line.
That it be us. It's my husband. All right. So
You know, when
anyway,
I first saw you, hats. Hats. I said, dang,
first of all, I wasn't selling no hats.
hat. I said, I drove by. I said, is that? No, that can't be her. I called her on the phone. It ring. I said, what's that you on the corner selling hat? What you talking about? I said, what's that you? I just passed by in a black car. Yeah. I drove by. I said, oh my Lord.
Okay, let's give some context to this. Now,
Hats. Hats. I said, she's selling hats. What's going on here, man?
first of all,
So it don't matter, man.
we talked on the phone every blue moon. We talked more on Facebook in the comment section than we did on the phone. So when we talked, you know, he went kind of like ghost and went back to Facebook comment section. So anyway,
You sell hats, man.
I wasn't selling hats.
Yes, you were. No, t-shirt. That's right.
It was t-shirts, but let
Get
me
your free t-shirt.
get a context because we got to get back to the show. So when so I don't know how he recognized me. I think because I had just took a selfie and so you know whatever. But I met this guy that was selling t-shirts, hats, or whatever, and so I met him at like we had Best Flea Market or whatever. So anyway, so he was like, hey, you know, you seem like you're an entrepreneur, you about your business or whatever. Can you, you know, help me kind of do some things, you know, sell some stuff? And so he was like, well, I'll pay you whatever. I was like, okay. So it was supposed to be me and a friend of mine, but honey, she dipped and didn't do it. So I went out there to help him, but the wind was blowing, couldn't never get the thing over because it was like Leisure Field was having, they was having a concert. So I'm just gonna help him do that. I said maybe that's something I want to do full time for myself. So it was all about just kind of just figuring it out, you know, see if Dad wanted to do that. But that's how that. And so when he saw me, because it was like a corner or whatever, I had two people that stopped by. He was like, dog, you know everybody. And so anyway, so yeah, he was like, did you? So I talked to him for a minute and stuff. So that's how we the first time we physically met before we actually went on a date.
So I drove back, you know, at the time I was still single. So watched the ride up, go in front of the concert, see if I can pull me a straggler out of there. Drove by. I said, no, that can't be her. No. Come get the t-shirt.
First of all, that tent never got set up because the wind was blowing so fast. Nobody never came over there. And I think it started raining. It started doing something. So we never even got the tent up. I think he was having some kind of issues or something. So yeah, we never sold nothing and nothing. We sat there and talked for hours.
But regardless of the point, hey, sometimes you meet your love of your life at crazy places, man. You know
for him, I'm selling t-shirts on the side of the road. Okay.
There you go, man.
All right, we'll go with it. So anyway, so Blake is sitting down and talking to you know, that's the intro y'all saw. He wanted to pull Jeff to the side, and she was like, "Oh, it wrapped in my covers," because she was hugged up with Mark Anthony.
Boy, it's like she fell in love with Mark Anthony, man. God, I said, no, see. No, go ahead.
And so, anyway, basically, he wanted to talk to her because of what Sue Ann told him, but he did not want to reveal who told him what, nor what was said. So she like, why are we having this conversation? Well, her drowns herself. Droopy said, why is we having this conversation? Because she
Blake, man, what was the purpose of that, man?
I don't know.
It was just weird, man. Come on, you call her up to talk to her, then when you want to talk to her, you don't tell her what you want to talk about. Yeah. Come on, man. Man, you get insecurity, man. Man up, tell her, man. Say, hey, man, you know, yeah, I heard you went behind my back saying this and saying that. Now, by you handling it the way you handled it, I'm believing Jeffrey now.
I've been believed Jeffrey. But Droopy, as they call her. I've been believed her.
Droopy?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, I forgot how Droopy talk. I only watch some Droopy cartoons now.
Yeah. So I've been believed her, but it's like this. Blake, have some.
Blake from Allstate.
Jake from Allstate.
I know.
So have some. It's
Stay
like
Farm. It was Stay Farm.
Yeah, it's like this. I can't. If you're gonna call somebody out, call them out completely. This is what I heard. Da 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 da. And then, but you weren't ready for the backlash. She'd say you did say that. You know what I'm saying?
And you remember when he was like, when he was about to get eliminated, and he said, "You know what? They're gonna get the worst of me now. It's gonna get worse." What happened, man? What happened? I thought you were gonna man up more, man. I thought you said they gonna see you was gonna buckle down and be 10 toes down, more down, man. What happened, man? You should when you called it up there, man. You should just laid it down.
Go ahead, baby.
You should have laid the law down and say, hey, check it out, man. I don't appreciate that. You lie. Don't be go around and spread any lies about me.
Right.
But you didn't do that. So that tells me you're lying. And Jeffrey's telling the truth.
You know what tells me?
What?
Production told him go talk to him. That's what I think. Production said, okay, well, you said that we need you to sit down and you need to talk to her. But then because it's the truth. Blake is a weird.
I don't believe it. He's
weird. To be on this show, he's weird. Now, outside,
I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's weird. I just think he's
that's
like,
too harsh.
No, I don't think it's harsh. I just think he's odd. He's very odd. He's very odd. He's very different. Yeah, out of the box.
Let's Google weird. Different, out the box definition.
Why weird sounds so strong?
It do?
Yeah.
I think he's socially awkward, weird. However, it don't necessarily. People say I'm weird. It don't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I am weird.
Yes, you are weird.
So I get it.
Accept your weirdness,
baby. I own it. So I don't have a problem with people call me weird because I am different. But I'm just saying for this. I
call me. I don't think I had anybody call me weird
because you're not. You're regular. So it seems as though for this group of people, Blake just don't fit in, and that's basically what I'm saying.
What you mean? I'm regular, man. I'm not regular. I'm exotic. I'm out of the box. I'm not weird, but I'm out of the box, man. I'm just unique. That's the word. I'm unique. Okay. You said it yourself. Well, I never dealt with somebody so complicated as you. That's who I am. You said it,
baby. You have said people call you complicated.
Yeah, they have.
But
you said it yourself.
Complicated, but it's weird. Nobody's never called me weird.
Yeah, complicated.
I would rather somebody call me weird than complicated.
Well, I am a complicated
dude.
You know
how many people complicated? They regular. So
no, they're not regular.
Yeah, they is. They real regular. Let's move on. So let's move on. Regular.
Weird people do when they're at school. Watch the weird guy. He might do something. Yep.
That would be me because I was a class clown. So
no, it don't mean weird. Don't mean class clown all the time.
What it mean?
You know what I mean? Who get locked up most of the time when they go to them schools? Weird people.
Locked up.
You don't read between lines. I can't say it.
All right. So anyway, so it's saying I know something now. I ain't that kind of
weird. Weird and slow sometimes.
There's a word right here, but I decided not to, because it had this word that I was finna say. It had got right in the ear, it got right in there in that jawline. It was finna come out, but then it said, "Don't you say it." So Blake and Jeffrey had that little exchange or whatever. So she basically left Honey because
Did she leave or did she fall asleep in the chair?
Them two, honey. Because I think he got up and left. So anyway, so Blake said that, when we talked about that, he was hurt, he was disappointed. She said, what did they say? I don't want to say. She said, why? She said, why am I even here? So anyway, like you said, you're right, honey. So anyway, y'all, this is long. So Jonique, she sit down with player Tony.
Hey baby, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Because she said she ain't dating.
Yeah, she said that she hadn't dated in a while, because it's kind of been rough out there, as far as being single. And she was like, don't nobody really want to grow older, longer, nothing like that. And she's
right.
Yeah.
She's right, because at first I said, man, I never, ever want to get married again.
Yeah, I probably heard our stories.
Yeah, but I'm just, it relates to this right here.
No, baby, we have new people that watch us all the time. So sometimes y'all hear the same stories.
And, I meant it. But once I started dating, oh my goodness, it's rough out here, man. I'm not young like I used to be. I can't rebound and recuperate the next morning. So I said, you know what? Yeah, what? I got to pay for this date. It gets real expensive. Pay for that date. Man, I got to pay $40 for this date. That's $80 in a week. I can't keep this up. No. I said, man, I got to get me a woman and lock her down. It's $80 a week for dates, man. That's too much. Yes, I'm cheap, y'all.
Now he spent $1,000 for a vacation once a month. All right, then. That's what happens when you get a wife. So now when it comes to when she was saying, you know, it's hard out here, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to, you know,
it's
you
hard.
know, and that's true. You know, now some people, they may date for the rest of their life and be single, and that's their thing or whatever. And she just kind of have an emotional moment because, hey, I understand her plight. I think I heard somebody when we was on the radio coming back on Sirius or something like that, basically as saying that, you know, dating out here in the 2023s is trash. I said, honey, when I was out there single, it was trash then. But don't give up. Because honey, you can find some treasures in that trash, so don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up.
But I understand. Believe me, I understand.
You gotta be patient. Is you're gonna have some, you're gonna have some tough dates. You're gonna have some garbage dates. But you know, once you weed through all that, eventually you'll find your diamond in the rough.
Yeah, I agree. So, why she was getting emotional with Tony, I don't even much know her.
Tony, you know, baby. And I'm the only one that saw how Tony was looking. Like, yeah, baby. I said, Tony sometimes he tries to be so cool. Sometimes it can come off as corny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby.
You laugh, you bust that stuff.
Yeah, cause the way he was looking and try to, you know, had to try to get that eye look and with finger on his nose. And I was like, come on, bro, come on. Okay, it's okay to be trying to be cool, man, but don't cross that line. Now you're starting to look corny.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he said that, you know, ooh, I ain't felt that way in a minute. Like, I'm getting all mushy inside and stuff like that. Girl, come on up. So he hugged her. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that he has a connection with her. But when he was in his confessional, he said he named her as one that he had a connection with.
That was a shot at Morgan. That was a shot at Morgan. Yeah.
Because it was Marcia and Jonica.
Yeah.
No, that's crap. I don't think there was no connection there.
Because
whatsoever.
the way I said, why he's trying to get up and leave when she's pouring her heart out to him. Oh, this is too much for me. You got me all emotional. I gotta get up and get some air. But basically, you walking off and leaving her there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he pulled her up.
I know, but he didn't want to continue the conversation.
Yeah.
You know, so he ended the conversation because he wanted to get up and leave.
And he kept looking back. What you looking back for the cameras? They was right there.
Yeah, we see you, brother. We see you.
Because you wanted to have that camera moment because of
you saw me. You saw me.
Yeah, did you catch that?
You got
that?
it? All right,
Okay.
bet.
All right.
Yeah, good,
All right.
good.
So Jeffrey is talking to Sue Ann. She calling her out, child. So, and she talking to Demario. He wants nothing to do with her.
And Demario loving every minute of it. You drinking that beer? See, I told you. That's right. You got yourself in the bind.
Yeah. She told them about, you know, I guess what name Blake was saying, you know, the situation where he was hurt, and she said, "Oh, I just think that he was caught." Sue Ann said, "Caught with what? You know, caught how?"
Then also when Sue Ann said that, you heard the Superman theme in the background. Dun, 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 dun. And it was Droopy made a good point. Ooh, here comes the superhero now, and Sue Ann was acting like that superhero. But then again, she is an attorney, so she was defending her client.
And what did he do? He gave her a bracelet.
He gave her a bracelet, yeah.
What? Them were them superheroes had. Wonder Woman.
Pew, 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 pew.
Wonder Twin Powers.
Activate.
Form a icicle.
Form a E-dub.
There ain't no form.
Yes, it is.
So she was saying, you know, how he felt, and he said that Jeffrey was telling them how Blake felt and what he told her, and said that he had no authentic connection with none of the ladies. He only had it with her while he doing this process. And Sue Ann like, really? Really? And so she was like, so she was cutting Jeffrey off. When she started talking to Mario, and she was saying, and Sue Ann was like, "I'm talking to you." She said, "But I'm trying to get my what I got to say. I'm trying to get it out first."
Demario wasn't paying her no attention
because he was so done with her.
Yeah, he paid her no attention. He was sitting there drinking that beer. I said, if I didn't get caught, I'll go there and smush her face. Smush.
No.
You know.
And then she said, "Are you sure you didn't misinterpret what he said? Because I talked to him and stuff." And she was like, "No, I didn't misinterpret what he said." So in her confessional, she said that Sue Ann, that what Jeffrey said, Sue Ann is like got on her cape. She ready to save him. And Sue Ann said, it seems like, you know, other people ready to love, but Jeffrey is ready to lie. I don't think that was wrong calling that girl to lie. That's her experience. Just because you believe Blake from State Farm, because you believe him, Chad, then, you know, that's on you.
State Farm. Jake, we sorry, man. We didn't mean to compare you to Blake. But y'all both got a high top fade.
So, like you were saying, Demario, what, drinking that beer?
Hey.
He like, ooh, child, this getting hot in heaven, honey, but
I
I'm
didn't
here
use it,
for it.
baby.
So, anyway, Tommy is calling all the people back, all the men back, you know, and of course, when they on the boat in places like this, they can't go take them somewhere and eliminate
I'm telling
them.
you, man,
I like it like this, though. I like it doing it in front of everybody.
They should make somebody walk the plank. You ain't ready to love. Say it. I'm not ready to love.
So Tommy calls them all back, and he want to talk to the guys. So it's who you like. They like Morgan, Jeffrey, Cynthia. I love me some Cynthia, y'all. I do. I like the way she talk. I think she's a very authentic person.
Yeah.
Her and Demario probably would do good together.
Yeah, but Cynthia kind of lost me when she was talking to Andre, though.
Yeah. They like Susu, one person. I finna put Coretta. What's her name? Corvea.
Can't get no hips.
Marcia, Jonica. Okay, so who they not feeling? They not feeling Marcia. They said Marcia kind of give friend vibes.
She does. That's what it seemed like to me.
And somebody said Jeffrey. Only one person.
No, it was two people.
Oh,
two or three people said Jeffrey.
Blake did say Jeffrey, and I knew why he said Jeffrey because he ready to get rid of her.
Demario said Jeffrey, and I think somebody else said Jeffrey.
Yeah, it was three.
Yeah.
And then Jonica, Corvea. That's when somebody says like she got her representative. Not sure about her. You know, if they met the real person yet. So now, they talk about the lifeline. You know, Tom was like, "Listen, you got to use your lifeline if you want to." So the guys cannot decide if they want to use it or not.
And here's the thing: the reason why the guys are so passionate about this lifeline thing, because once you use it, you can't use it no more for the season. And I think Demario saying, you know, I'm gonna go hard for a person that I like. And I think what it is, Demario really don't. His only connection was with Jeffries, and that's going on. He's trying to make a connection with can't get no hips, but can't get no hips. She's on the chopping block, so he's trying to fight for her, make sure she stays on the show, so he can stay on the show.
Because she don't have no genuine connection.
Right?
Just self-eliminate, girl.
Exactly.
You just reaching for straws.
So here go Mark and Anthony. Well, we don't need to use it right now because you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. And you know, it's like
and he going hard.
Yeah, Mark Anthony, man, shut up, man. Like y'all see y'all watch Family Guy, right? Yeah, that little running joke with Meg. Shut up, Meg. But yeah, man, come on, man. Come on, dude. But anyway.
Let me say this. So it seems as though I think it was Lyndon or somebody was like, man, Demario, he is going hard. He must really have a connection. Like he was, and it seemed genuine.
Right.
Like don't look.
Demario still standing up because he got so passionate. So Lyndon said, you know what? If you're gonna go that hard for his connection, I'm gonna agree with Demario. We're gonna extend the lifeline.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
That was Blue. I think that said that.
Yeah, Blue too said, but they both said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they came together to see who was going home, and so Tony is the one that's speaking.
Hey.
What's a T word? Not player, but we need a T to go on. Okay, here to come. Go ahead.
Yeah. Marcia, Jeffy, come on, baby.
Corvea.
Can't get no hips. And he basically saying
Marcia, she giving good friend vibes. Right. Jeffrey, she got a shell. She has not, unveiled her shell yet.
He kind of went in on can't get no hips though.
Yeah. He say you want to talk about it? He say you speak before you think. Tone that down some.
He basically he didn't ask. He told her. And
she still got to do that.
Yeah, and but I have to admit, Tony is correct about that.
Oh yeah,
she do think she don't think before she speaks, and when she speaks, sometimes it's like, I can't believe you said that. You know what I'm saying? You saying what? So yeah.
So we're gonna see if they use the lifeline, which I think that they did. I know that we said who we saw Jeffrey on the last episode. So
I made it. Really? Wow. Where am I? I'm still on the ship. Oh, cool.
So maybe this her only vacation, honey, away from 3 kids, child. So she been sleeping and drinking, honey, and enjoying her life.
She must got some small kids. That's probably the problem.
Right.
She got small kids keeping her awake, and she can't get no sleep. So when she get on TV, yeah, where am I? That's why I hear some kids crying.
Well, I was saying vice versa, but I did forget. Yeah, they do get to go home on this. But anyway, but we're gonna see who got eliminated or not eliminated on the next episode. So y'all, you know, this was good, y'all. You know, we was late. We had to take care of some business, but we back. We back. So on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. You got anything else, baby? All right, that's all I got. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first, y'all.
Deuces.
I always put God first.